of all games that I'm wearing a jersey. God, Leafs lose 5-3 to the Florida Panthers. Shots on goal finished 34-21 in favor of Toronto. Bobrovsky gets the win. Hutchinson takes the loss, and Hoffman is the game-winning goal. Now, I'm not gonna do this traditionally because there's a lot to say in this video, not just talking about the goals and stuff. But first, let's get some things out of the way. The Leafs need to, especially when they're down by goals, stop with the fancy plays. Just try to put the puck in the net. I mean, these spinoramas through the legs, trying to do toe drags when there's no hope in hell for it to work. Just how about just a regular pass? Like let's keep it simple. Next, Freddie Anderson apparently went through concussion protocol. Testing seems like it's okay. He'll practice in the morning. We'll have to go from there. Maybe I'll make another video. I'm not sure. Cody Ceci. I'm seeing a lot of hate on Twitter, and I said, Cody Ceci just wasn't good tonight, and he's had some bad games this year. Boy, oh boy, he made a couple big mistakes tonight. I don't think the Leafs can roll with him going forward. They have to give somebody else an opportunity. They have to make a move. I don't know how quick it will come, but the fact that he chews up a lot of minutes, I don't know. But he just was not good tonight. Timothy Liljegren, I'm not saying he should play, but he's definitely better at this point. I can't see how he isn't. And, boy, I don't know what they're going to do there. Just Michael Hutchinson, I'm not going to blame him for the loss tonight. I think a lot of people were on him. I think there was probably one or two that he probably should have had, which obviously would make the difference. But at the same time, he kind of came in cold. And Cody Ceci basically gave away the puck twice that led to 2 goals. And one of the goals came on on a power play that should have never been a penalty. So I'm not going to blame Hutchinson. And by the way, he's won his last 4 starts. I mean, the guy's been on a roll. Him having a bad game here, it had to happen against Florida. Of course, this was a huge game. This took the Leafs out of the playoff picture thing again. They're in the wild card. They were tied for 3rd in the wild card or 4th. So this was a huge game. I know a lot of people were at that game too. So that's unfortunate. But okay, the goals. Piluk had a hat trick tonight. Hopefully that's even how you say his name because it sounds kind of funny. He scored his 5th. That was the first period. That was the only goal that went in. And the Leafs dominated this game. They weren't giving a lot of shots, giving up a lot of shots. The Panthers scored on their second shot on goal. But the Leafs, until there was a 5 or 6 minute stretch in the third, and that's when the game fell apart. Even Hutchinson was making some decent saves, and then he didn't have a lot of action in the second period, but in the third he had a couple nice ones, and of course Freddie was on his game tonight, and then he gets injured. But anyway, second period goals were scored by Tavares and William Nylander. Two big goals there. The Leafs needed them because they had to win this game. Then in the third period, Matthews scored early for his 37th, so it was 3-1. Like I said, it was looking really good until a brutal giveaway. Piluk scored his 2nd of the game, his 6th of the season. Then the power play on a penalty that should have never happened. Huberdeau ties the game. And then, again, another giveaway, and Cody Ceci cost him another goal. I mean, everything's not on him, but tonight, a couple of the goals were based off of his poor play. And guys, if I'm taking deep breaths, again, it's the stupid cough. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's tough, but I'm just not trying to cough in your face here in this video. But then, of course, the empty net. Like I said, these fancy plays, these terrible passes, these trying to do it all plays. Mitch Marner and Kapanen, I thought, weren't very good tonight, among a bunch of other players. But just Mitch Marner tried to do too much there, even though it wasn't the greatest pass to him. But there was cleaner routes that he could have taken, and he gave the puck away. And then empty net, hat trick. The Leafs dominated a lot of parts of this game. Panthers had 30 hits. Excuse me, the Leafs had 10. But, oh boy, I don't know. Maybe this cough is going to come back because I'm really pissed off here. But anyways, guys, I don't want to talk too much about this one. The Leafs choked away a 3-1 lead. Stop me if you've heard that one before, but brutal. I posted that on Twitter. It's just brutal. 5-3 loss to the Panthers. Huge game. This was a 4-point game for the Leafs tonight. Hopefully Freddie's better. Get back into the next game. You can't keep your head down. Gotta put it back up, but they need to do something. And guys, don't go on Twitter and start blaming Kyle Dubas. Remember, another GM has to pick up the phone and want to make a deal. Dubas can't just snap his fingers and something happens. So just keep that in mind. Peace.